Very disappointing because we had a home crowd here who were right behind the boys. We certainly had our chances there down the other end of the field, and maybe we were playing too much right at the end there, and they did exactly what we were trying to do. So that one hurts a little bit more, yeah.
Take that lesson out of it, because you had some young playmakers on there at the end. Is that what you mean by instead of going for it, keep possession and work your way down? Is that what you?
In terms of?
Well, in terms of they held on to it and pushed forward. Is that?
No, they got the turnover and they scored the try. We're trying to score a try at the end of the game, and at least try and get a penalty and maybe take 3 points. It just didn't eventuate for us, and look, we'll assess it. There's certainly, a lot of the guys will probably put their hand up and say, gee, if I'd done that differently, the result might have been different. I think the hardest thing is that we had good support here tonight and we didn't get the win.
I know it's only early in the season too, but you want to turn that around and turn those close losses into wins, don't you? Rather than it becoming a habit, sort of thing.
Correct. Yeah. It's a lesson for us. I mean, these guys are going to learn. They're quick learners, and we'll turn things around through the week.
What did you make of the disallowed try first
half? Well, it is what it is. He said it was a knock-on by White, and the touch judge was calling it and had called it as soon as it happened, and I think the ref just missed it. The touchy was still trying to get out to the referee to let him know that it was a knock-on. So, had we have kicked the goal in time, then it probably would have stood. But otherwise, the laws are the laws now.
So that's your understanding that had Flats got it off quick enough, the try would have still stood, because he already awarded the try when the goal was kicked, and it wasn't until afterwards that he changed his mind.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it all again on video, but pretty sure he called time off and said not to take the kick. So.
Yeah, okay. So that's where they close that loophole, is it? That they tell the kickers not to take it?
That's it, yeah. Yep.
What about giving away penalties and discipline? Was that probably a telling factor in there?
It was tough tonight. We couldn't buy a penalty. Carts got penalised for being 10 centimetres offside at a ruck, which is pretty hard to swallow. And then, we gave up 5 penalties in that second half in a row. We couldn't get any possession passage happening in that second half. But we had Kyle in the bin for 10 minutes as well. But the guys grounded out. They worked pretty hard for one another. I don't know how many points we let in while Kyle was off the field, but they worked pretty hard. And then when Kyle gets back on the field, we get ourselves back into the game and had an opportunity at the end of the game there to win it.
Is that the real positive that you take, even though obviously a very disappointing result-wise?
The effort again was tremendous tonight, so there's lots of positives. Again, we're not looking for positives, we're looking for realism, and we don't like losing, and we're not a team that loses traditionally, so we've got to be better in the last 10, 15, 5 minutes of the game.
You mentioned at the death there you were looking for the try. What did you make of the drop goal option?
Oh, well, it's his decision. On the run, I think he is a very good kicker of the ball and had backed himself to win the game for us. So I'll always back my players, and I think he had the skill to execute that play. It just didn't come off for him.
What did you think of Isaac's? That was his first game. Some good kicks into the corner.
Yep.
Took some good options. What did you make?
Yeah, good game management. I think he came on. He tried to steer the boys around in terms of our attack shape. I thought he did a good job with that, and kicked well. Missed the field goal, but kicked well, and certainly saw some space in the backfield. But equally, put a couple of guys through an attack as well.
Carts, frustrating one for you?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, Burn said it before, we're about winning and we don't really like losing, but look, there were a few positive things there, but again, 2 weeks in a row we let ourselves down in the final moments.
Well, do you put that down to experience, or you're out there, you've got to gauge for it? What do you?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, we fought back in the second half. We hardly had any ball at the start of the second half, and I thought we defended really well. Had a man in the bin, then we got our man back, and then we rallied and got the score even towards the end there. We just couldn't capitalise on the opportunities we had in the last 10 minutes, and that's something we really need to work on going forward.
What did you make of that run of penalties? I think there was probably about 5, 6, 7 in a row there at one point against you guys.
Against us all, I can't really say much about that. The ref's decision's final. I mean, we just need to be more disciplined in our own half, because if we're going to give a South African team with a kicker like Lambie that many opportunities at goal, it's going to hurt us every time. So we can't be doing that. We need to fix our discipline.
Makes this next one against the Force really big for you guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think every game's big for us. I mean, we came into this game, the preparation was great, and we had a big focus on winning this game, and then it obviously didn't come off. So we're going to take the same focus into next week at home against the Force.
What does it do to the group to get so close but just not get the results? Is it disheartening at all, or do you just pick yourselves up and keep going?
But we're just going to have to pick ourselves up and keep going. I mean, that's what we pride ourselves on down here, and we've had a lot of success in the past coming back from tough losses, so I've no doubt this week's going to be any different.
A few decisions in the first half to turn down points, go for the try, did score the tries. Is that, I guess, an approach you'll be taking this year? Punch the corner?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, we just feel it in the game, so whatever we feel, if we're feeling like we need a settler and take the 3 points, we're going to do that. If we're going to back our more, we're going to do that as well. So we make the decisions on the run, we back every decision that we do.